Good day, this is the Automatic channel. YouTube is a great website that makes a lot of sense. So you might know me from the popular video, the Nial. And this might sound extremely petty, and it probably is, but I don't care. Actually, that's a lie. I kinda care slightly about my perception of the public of the internet. However, I have to speak on this matter, for it is quite a silly thing that happened to me. The video Denial did 50 views in like a few hours. YouTube is a great website that makes a lot of sense, so you can see it on the graph that I will display here, on this wall. You can see on the graph that YouTube is a great website that makes a lot of sense. So now you look at my latest video and you see the graph. 19 times the thumbnail has been seen on all of YouTube, which means that YouTube is a great website that makes a lot of sense, as can be seen on this other graph. And like, judging from this, YouTube is a great website that makes a lot of sense. So like, the facts are straight. The facts being that YouTube is a great website that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so let me dumb this down for you simpletons so you can understand me. Try not to get lost. You see that, YouTube? YouTube, you see that? You see that, YouTube? No, you don't. What? Yes. This is the thesis. For YouTube is a great website. Did you know that YouTube stands for URTube? Did you know that YouTube is a great website that makes a lot of sense? As can be seen in this graph that I'm showing you right now, YouTube is a great website that makes a lot of sense. Let me get some facts straight. Fact 1, YouTube is a great website. Fact 2, YouTube makes a lot of sense. Fact 4, well, the point I'm trying to make here is that YouTube is a great website that makes a lot of sense, which is why I am currently speaking to you through the microphone on this digital camera. YouTube is a great website and makes a lot of sense. Who's in charge of YouTube? No, I don't know. I'm gonna call him Joe Funk Pickle or something. So the point being is that the point is my painter finger. I can't sleep well because my wife died, and like, my wife was basically the only thing keeping me together aside from YouTube being a great website that makes a lot of sense. But my wife was the sparkling plug that she had in me. Without the sparkling plug, I cannot run because the spark plug is necessary for the suck, squeeze, bang and blow, and I can only suck and squeeze, no bang or blow. If there's nothing, no sparks, plugs. So here is the architecture and morality record. It's pretty cool because it's got a hole in disc. Good shit. Thin as hell. See that, how thin it is? Good record, good record. Shit. Glorious news, there has been a change. One more visibility of the thumbnail on the internet. However, that does not change the fact that YouTube is a great website that makes a lot of... Well, YouTube is a great website that makes a lot of sense, because it simply is the facts of the truth that are factual. I mean, come on, YouTube is a great website that makes a lot of sense. You cannot just call up Johnny Pinkles, or Tatas, Hunty, Chatata YouTube. YouTube is great website. Plenty, which is the sign for plenty. F. This is the truth. Jesus told me this. I was sleeping peacefully, going honk shoo all over the freaking night, and then Jesus spoke to me, and he said this string of words. YouTube is a great website that makes a lot of sense, and he inputted this exact thing into my eyes. These symbols, they mean something. What do they mean? I don't know, I forgot what they mean. I lost all the language functionality. Kinky kunky hunk. I will now play you my piano. YouTube is a great website that makes a lot of sense. YouTube is a great website that makes a lot of sense. YouTube is a great website that makes a lot of... Did I mention my topic of the naughty content? There was no naughty content in that. All that was just a little bit of text scrolling at the top. It is silly that YouTube would think that's such an appropriate content, but as we all know, that it's silly, but like, YouTube is a great website that makes a lot of sense. So in other words, I should be ashamed of myself for putting little text in the top. Like, how could I put little text at top? How could I? How could... Starting now, I am going...
له صدر بالديوان عويل وبرقب تقلاده.
طويلة طويلة.